কোলে বসে থাকা এই ছোট্ট দেশটা ইটস নট জাস্ট বিউটিফুল বাট ডিপলি স্পিরিচুয়াল। ইফ উই গো বাই হিস্ট্রি, ভুটান রিমেইনড আইসোলেটেড ফর হান্ড্রেডস অফ ইয়ার্স, তাই ওদের কালচার অ্যান্ড ট্রেডিশনস এখনও অনেকটা আনটাচড। 17th সেঞ্চুরিতে সাবদ্রুং নিয়াওয়াং নামগিউল ইউনিফাই করেছিলেন ভুটানকে, and he introduced the famous dual system of governance, spiritual and political leadership এর একটা perfect balance. 2008-এ ভুটান became a constitutional monarchy, and তারপর থেকে তারা ডেমোক্রেসি অ্যান্ড কালচারকে একসাথে ব্যালেন্স করে এসছে। But what really makes Bhutan special? It's their philosophy of gross national happiness. এখানে প্রোগ্রেস মানি দিয়ে নয়, মানুষ কত হ্যাপি থাকে সেটা দিয়ে মেজার করা হয়। অ্যান্ড ইন্টারেস্টিংলি, ভুটান ছিল পৃথিবীর একমাত্র কান্ট্রি যেখানে টেলিভিশন আর ইন্টারনেট 1999-এ ফার্স্ট ইন্ট্রোডিউস করা হয়। ভুটানের মোনার্কি একদম পিপল সেন্ট্রিক। গ্র্যাজুয়ালি তারা পাওয়ার হ্যান্ডওভার করেছে ডেমোক্রেসিকে। এখনও ভুটানে রেগুলারলি ইলেকশনস হয়। হাউএভার, দ্য কিং ইজ স্টিল টেকেন অ্যাজ আ সিম্বলিক রেসপেক্টেড হেড অফ স্টেট। সো চলো শুরু করি আমাদের ভুটানের এই ম্যাজিক্যাল জার্নি, আ প্লেস যেখানে ট্রেডিশন, পিস অ্যান্ড নেচার লিভ ইন পারফেক্ট হারমোনি। এই ভ্লগে আমি কন্টিনিউ করছি আমাদের সেকেন্ড ডের জার্নি। বুদ্ধা পয়েন্ট দর্শনের পর আমরা গিয়েছিলাম সিম্পলি ভুটানে। এই প্লেসটার এন্ট্রি ফি হলো 1000 রুপিস পার পার্সন, অ্যান্ড অনেস্টলি আই থিঙ্ক ইট ওয়াজ ওয়ার্থ ইট। যদি আপনারা ভুটানে থাকার সময় লোকাল ভুটানিজদের সাথে তাদের বাড়িতে থাকার প্ল্যানটা না করেন, দেন সিম্পলি ভুটান ইজ আ মাস্ট ওয়াচ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স, বিকজ উই গেট টু সি অ্যান অথেন্টিক Bhutanese village life and various aspects of traditional life in Bhutan, and get a deeper understanding of Bhutan's rich heritage. Our wait time was almost half an hour, but once we entered, we were greeted by this guide who not only explained Bhutanese culture, lifestyle, and many interesting facts, but also took us on a complete tour of this museum. আমাদের গাইড ছোট একটা ইন্ট্রোডাকশন দিয়ে শুরু করলেন, asking each one of us where we come from, just to make us everyone feel comfortable and connected, you know. তারপরে উনি আমাদেরকে অফার করলেন ভুটানের ট্রেডিশনাল ওয়াইন, যেটাকে না বলে আরা। বাট হিয়ার ইজ দ্য ইন্টারেস্টিং ফ্যাক্ট, এই ড্রিঙ্কটা খেতে গেলে একটা প্রথা আছে। বিফোর টেকিং দ্য ফার্স্ট সিপ, আপনার রিং ফিঙ্গারটা ডিপ করতে হবে এই আরাতে। দেন ইউ হ্যাভ টু ফ্লিক আ ফিউ ড্রপস ইনটু দ্য এয়ার অর অন দ্য গ্রাউন্ড, ইউজুয়ালি 3 বার। কেন? এটা অ্যাকচুয়ালি একটা সিম্বলিক অফারিং, এটা এবং দেবতাদের উদ্দেশ্যে। ইটস এ জেস্টার অফ রেসপেক্ট, একটা ওয়ে টু অ্যাকনলেজ যে এদের প্রেজেন্স আছে, এবং এটার মনে করা হয় যে এইভাবে স্পিরিটসদের সন্তুষ্ট রাখা যায়, অ্যান্ড আপনার ড্রিঙ্কও ব্লেসড হয়।
This habit, okay? So it's like we offer to the local deities, to the ancestor, and to the gods in the culture. Not only wine, actually. While you're having a tea and anything, actually, you can do this. So now, after this, we can do the cheers. Cheers. And if you want to try more, the wine is unlimited.
তারপর আমাদের দেখানো হলো এই ভুটানিজরা তাদের ট্রেডিশনাল কালচারে কিভাবে বাড়ি তৈরি করে।
So Je means habit, okay? So it's like we offer to the local deities, to the ancestor, and to the gods in the culture. Not only wine actually. While you're having a tea and anything, actually, you can do this. Okay? So now, after this, we can do the cheers. Cheers. And if you want to try more, the wine here is unlimited, okay? If you want to get drunk here. Something about our Bhutanese architecture, that how to build a house actually. So this here is one of the architecture in Bhutan, so which actually is an earth ramming or the earth rammed house. Okay, so basically to build like a mud wall actually, like a mud house, like a mythical girl. So like here, so just a temporary frame here, just a temporary. So inside here they have to use a red soil. They put the red soil and they use some water. And with this rod here, they just pound the soil. You know, they just ram the earth to make a soil, you know, strong, a compact, a solid one. So once the soil completely dry, they just remove this temporary frame. They can just dismantle and they just go by layer by layer by layer. They go to continue to work to the layer by layer up to like a 2 to 3 story house. So that's why it takes a lot of time actually. It's a very very long process. So to make our work interesting, fun, so in all in this, people used to sing a song and they used to dance actually. And such song actually is called Om Sangla Mane. Actually we have a lot of songs, okay? So a prayer song, a folk song, a song for the benediction. And such song is called Om Sangla Mane. So my boys here, they will show you, okay? So here you can make a new video, you can do enjoy. Shup, sa, shup, shup, sa, shup. Om, sa, la, like this is like a drum one. Starting from this is a hand drum actually. It's a religious hand drum. And this one is a fiddle. This fiddle. It's a bit more like one India got like Iktara. Iktara? Yeah. So actually we call this as a P1. So you play with this bow actually. And this one is a lute. Like a guitar actually, like guitar, like a sitar type actually. So where we call this as a drum, yeah. And this one here is a hammer dulcimer. So we call this as a yamche. So where you play by using this two stick, you know. A bit similar one Kashmiri got santur, you know. Yeah, like here. One try. Gotta try just very quick. It's an annual religious festival called Thimphu. So this festival actually happens once a year only. But once a year. It lasts like a 3 days actually. It's like a 3 days festival. So this festival actually doesn't happen at the same time across the country. Okay? So each district, each place have their own festival and they have own times and date actually. But it's happen once a year. It's the annual religious festival. So Thimphu. Thimphu because Thimphu. So during the Thimphu, so during the 3 days, so these are the masks that used to perform actually. You must be wondering, this much mask sound? No. Actually, we have a lot of masks other than this also. Okay? So at the times of festival, this red mask here, so it used to be very common, you know, that he will be everywhere. It's more like a joker actually. Okay? He used to keep the crowd entertained, he used to make fun. So we call him Mr. Atsara. So Atsara actually derived from Sanskrit word called Acharya, which actually means a teacher, yeah, guru. Doesn't look like a teacher, yeah? But actually it's the teacher in disguise actually. So where he uses a humor, funny things actually, to share his wisdom and his knowledge actually. And this one here's a lot of depth. You know, what do you call it now? Yamraj. Actually in Buddhism, you know, after death, so we believe there's a judgment day. It's the final judgment for the next rebirth actually. So in Buddhism, once we believe our soul will reach to him actually, for the judgment day. So where actually he's the emanation of God of wisdom. And this white mask here, so during time of judgment day, so he will tell everything of the good deeds done by us actually. It's the emanation of God of compassion. And this here, this black mask here, he will tell everything of the bad deeds. And this monkey here, so he will balance the good deeds and the bad deeds in his skill. So you know, if the good deeds happen to be with more, so with him, so he will take us to this like an upper realm, like a heaven. With the bad deeds with more, so with him to the lower realm, like a hell. So you can rest your hand, you don't feel it. Sure. Sure. Here's a typical Zingari, you just assume as a god. But all this, like this palace here, all this, like these things here, it holds a deep significance. It's like a deeply rooted in a culture. So that's here, here's nothing to feel shy, there's nothing to feel offended. It's quite normal, be normal. Okay? So, but all these palace things here in Bhutan are like associated or brought by this man here. A great Buddhist master, they came all the way from Tibet in the 15th century. Okay? So actually his name is Drupal Kinle. So where he's also known or referred as the divine madman. Since he have unusual ways of teaching actually for his unorthodox. And also in Bhutan he's like a fertility god also. So if you actually in Bhutan, if you have a problem with the fertility, you know, we don't go to the hospital actually. We don't visit hospital. We go to his temple. We use his temple actually in Punakha. There's a temple called Chimilagang in Punakha. So where now it's called as a fertility temple. So you know those couples having a problem with the fertility, those Chinese couple, they visit the temple, you know, they go to the temple, they seek blessing from him, they used to pray to him. So they also do some small puja, small ritual also. So where we believe he's going to receive a blessing with the child. After that, we believe there won't be any fertility problem. Okay? So that's why in Bhutan he's also referred as a fertility god also. Not only Bhutanese actually, even you can visit there. So there you see the pictures also in the temple, like you see the album. That actually they're having a picture of baby. They're actually blessed by him actually. Okay? And this palace things, you know, like these things actually you'll see everywhere. Every part of the Bhutan, you know, that even painted on the house wall, we paint in the door also. Even we carve on the wood and hang on the door. Some people they use as a keychain, they use as a pendant like this one. Even they hang in the four corners, the four eaves of the house. So like India, some part of India, you guys to hang like a sort of like a Michian limbu. Yes. Michian limbu, yeah. In Bhutan we hang such palace, we paint such palace. So where we build this palace to keep up the evils away, to ward off the evil spirits, okay? What we call Pura Nazarse. And also to ensure the fertility, and it's a symbol of luck and the fortune, okay? So don't be shocked, don't be surprised when you see these things, okay? It's called normal in Bhutan, actually. Nothing unusual. And I guess you have seen this animal.
Ducking, yes,
Dakin, yeah.
yes.
So this here is our national animal of Bhutan, dakin. Anyone who doesn't know how to cook? Everyone does? Okay. Maybe just me only. So actually, did you try the butter tea in Bhutan? Butter tea, makan chai. You heard of this? Actually, this is sort of like our traditional tea in Bhutan. So we call this butter tea, we call it a suja. So which actually we're gonna try later here at the restaurant, okay? So in all Indies, the butter tea used to make from here, you know. So this here is the butter tea churn that used on all Indies, actually, not anymore, not that much now, okay? This butter tea, I think it will be unusual for you. So this here's the tea leaf for the butter tea actually. It gives the color of the butter tea. So in Bhutan, neither we import water, neither we do a plantation with this. It's just a shrub that grown in dense forest. So first we have to boil this, you know very well. Yeah? So after boiling, you know, we have to strain the liquid inside, and then we put the butter, we put the salt, and it does, yeah, and little hot water. That's it. No sugar, no milk. So after done with the ingredients, you know, so we just turn like this here for like 5 to 6 minutes, you know. The more we churn, like you said, more yummy. So actually we're gonna try later, okay? Yes. And this for buttermilk, you know that. What do you call chas? Chas, yeah. Like in India, I saw people used to churn like this here with the rope also. In Bhutan, not like this. In Bhutan, we churn like this here actually. So you know, after I think we got like this here. That's why we do like this, okay? So I think in your place, I seen like this actually. Ravi, yeah. So you know, once after getting the butter from this, actually we collect it or store in this container that actually made from bamboo. As you can see, we put the butter inside here. So when we build this butter container in this bamboo, actually the butter won't be spoiled easily actually. And this here, we make noodles from this. Our noodles, what do you call like a savoring? Savoring? Shawi? We made from rice anyways, yeah? Yeah. In Bhutan, not from rice, we made from buckwheat. You know buckwheat? Buckwheat. It's just a grain actually. You know kuttu? You know kuttu kata? I'm not sure. Okay, homework for you guys. Buckwheat. So we just make a dough actually, buckwheat dough. We put it inside here and we just have to press actually like this here. Okay, it will come from here. If you're lazy also, you can just sit on this also. Even we not only make noodles actually from buckwheat, even we make pancakes, you know. Pancake like a pasta. Even like a momo style. You call it say hinte. Anyway, so like since have you been to Bhutan, so make sure you eat in this plate. This is our traditional plate in Bhutan actually. So where we call this as a dabba. Not dabba, okay? Dabba. So we're usually something like a couples, you know, especially like a father and mother, like a husband and wife. Okay? So when it's time to have a meal, we just open it up actually. Like a 2 plates, no? What do you say? 2 in 1. And also, you know, after done with meals, they never wash also. They never used to wash. Actually, it's made from wood, you know. Made from wood actually. So if you wash the place times and again, you know, the what will spoil the wood, you know, what will crack the wood, what will rot on the wood. So that's why they just wipe it with the clean clothes. They never wash. And this here, do you know bottle gourd? What do you call Loki? Loki. On some the Gujarati do this. Gujarati say dudi. Actually, they use it as a water ladle actually. After scoop everything out, you know, even they make a hole from here. They used to drink the water also. So once it dries, you know, it becomes so hard actually. That's why even our mom used this as a weapon also to hit on the husband. Not to the kids, okay? Kids are innocent, all into the husband. So, Mamji, if you need this one, just let me know. Okay? Like in India, you guys use like a bell and all things, you know? Similar. Yeah, so that's it actually. So, if you want to take a pictures, you can. In Bhutan, so drying will be like a vegetable, fruits is like a traditional preservation method, okay? To store food during times of winter. As the winter season being very harsh, very cold, the fresh fruit is not easily available. Instead, they used to dry everything before winter as the winter starts, okay? They just dry it in the sun actually and preserve it for the winter later. So we also believe that drying this thing will give up the nutrition and the flavor of fruits, okay? And also it will reduce the getting spoilage also. Not only vegetable. Bhutan's are drying off with like a vegetable, fruits is like a traditional preservation method, okay? To store food during times of winter. As the winter season being very harsh, very cold, the fresh food is not easily available. Instead, they used to dry everything before winter as the winter starts, okay? They just dry it in the sun actually and preserve it for the winter later. So we also believe that drying this thing will keep up the nutrition and the flavor of fruits, okay? And also it will reduce the getting spoilage also. Not only vegetable. In Bhutan, so drying off with like a vegetable, fruits is like a traditional preservation method, okay? To store food during times of winter. As the winter season being very harsh, very cold, the fresh food is not easily available. Instead, they used to dry everything before winter as the winter starts, okay?
আমার চাটাকে খুব একটা টেস্টি মনে হয়নি, টু বি ভেরি অনেস্ট। মেবি বিকজ আই এম নট রিয়েলি আ চায় পারসন, বাট যারা চা ভালোবাসে তাদের জন্য ডেফিনেটলি ইটস ওয়ার্থ ট্রাই। ওদের ইনক্রেডিবল পারফরমেন্সের পর ওরা আমাদের কেউ ইনভাইট করলো টু জয়েন দ্য ডান্স, বাট লেট মি টেল ইউ, ওরা যা গ্রেসফুল অ্যান্ড ট্যালেন্টেড না, আমরা জাস্ট চেষ্টা করছিলাম টু ম্যাচ দ্য স্টেপস মিলছে কিনা জানি না, বাট ইয়া, ইট ওয়াজ ফান। Can you please come?
না আমি এবার দেখলাম
All that sightseeing really works up on appetite. তাই লাঞ্চের জন্য আমরা চলে গেলাম একটা কাছাকাছি রেস্টুরেন্টে। অ্যান্ড অফকোর্স উই হ্যাড টু ট্রাই ভুটানের ন্যাশনাল ডিশ, দ্য লেজেন্ডারি এমা দাছি। এই ডিশটা একটু ঝাল লাগতে পারে অনেকের, এটা বানানো হয় চিলিজ অ্যান্ড চিজ দিয়ে। রাইস অ্যান্ড একটা পনিরের ডিশের সাথে এটা ছিল একদম পারফেক্ট। ডেফিনেটলি এটা মাস্ট ট্রাই এক্সপিরিয়েন্স। আপনারা চাইলে রেড রাইসও নিতে পারেন। একটা সাজেশন, ভুটানের অনেক ডিশ আপনাদের প্যালেটের সাথে ম্যাচ নাও করতে পারে, তাই আমাদের অ্যাডভাইস হবে প্রথমে কম পরিমাণে অর্ডার করুন, যদি ভালো লাগে দেন গো অ্যাহেড অ্যান্ড অর্ডার মোর। লাঞ্চের পর আমরা একটা বিউটিফুল অফবিট জায়গায় এলাম, which was our final destination for the day, চাংগিউল পার্ক। ট্রুলি এটা একটা হিডেন জেম। অনেকেই এটা আইটিনারিতে অ্যাড করে না, বাট আমার খুব ইচ্ছে ছিল এই প্লেসটা দেখার। আর এটা শুধুমাত্র ফটো আর ভিডিও তোলার জন্য পারফেক্ট না, এখানে বসলে একটা আলাদাই পিস ফিল মনে হয়। যারা মি টাইম এনজয় করতে ভালোবাসেন বা নেচারের মধ্যে বসে কিছু সময়টা একা কাটাতে চান, দিস ইজ দ্য প্লেস টু বি। পার্কের শান্ত এনভায়রনমেন্ট আর গ্রিন সারাউন্ডিংস আপনার মনকে একদম ফ্রেশ করে দেবে। এরকম জায়গা থাকলে মনে হয় ভালোবাসা আর শান্তি এখানেও খুঁজে পাওয়া যায়। চলুন, সন্ধে হয়ে গেছে। সো আমি আজকের ব্লগ এখানেই এন্ড করছি। সারাদিনের কিছু বিউটিফুল মোমেন্টস ক্যাপচার করে শেয়ার করলাম। এন্ট্রি ফিস আর বাকি ডিটেলস আমি দিয়ে দিচ্ছি ডেসক্রিপশন বক্সে, সো ডোন্ট ফরগেট টু চেক দ্যাট আউট। বাই বাই।